What time is it?
It's time for the Daniel Thomas Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Daniel Thomas Show. And glad you're here with me, Tom.
I'm glad you're back, Dan.
Okay.
It's good to see you
Hey,
again.
Tom has a list of questions that he would like to ask, and I think it's a perfect thing to, start this new year off with. So, what do you have, Tom?
Oh, we're not going to do all 107 questions today, okay? So it's not going to be a 5-hour video. But we're going to start off. There's 107 questions, controversial questions you should ask your mate or your girlfriend. I was going to ask.
Okay. When do you ask these?
I don't care. I can ask them today because I'm married.
Okay.
You can ask them whenever you'd like.
Okay.
If you want to take these on a first date, this might tell you exactly where you're going.
I
don't know.
have a simple list for you. Listen, just sit back and relax. There's 107 questions. Okay, what's question number one?
We're going to do 5 or 6 of them today, but the first question, and I think this is a great question, married or not, but in a dating relationship, marriage relationship, the question is it okay to cheat?
Now I haven't seen these, so yeah, are you? Is that really? Is that number one?
Question number one.
Hi, can I cheat on you?
Is it okay to cheat in the relationship? I'm looking at it right here. So yeah, I think that's
no, absolutely not. Absolutely. What's the point of having a relationship if someone's going to be cheating? What's the point of having a relationship if you're with somebody you think is cheating? That's enough, don't you think?
I think this is where we stop right here and go, thanks for the coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out.
Bye. Okay, I'll tell you a story. I dated this woman in the last year who was just MILF mom, who was really hot. And the problem with MILF mom was she liked going on the dating sites, and she had, just like it. I have like a dozen guys interested in me now. And I'm like, okay, pass, bye. Okay? I'm not, a baker's dozen, number 13. I'm going to pass.
Well,
okay.
I think we can all agree that if you ask that question and you get it's okay. In fact, that's
is it okay to cheat, guys? You write us back and leave a comment.
Wait a minute. If that's what you're looking for, then it's a great time to ask that question up front.
Let's talk about our sponsor, Ashley Madison. No, I'm kidding. No, let's go. Okay, let's do this a little differently. I'm going to. How about I randomly pick a number?
Pick a number. Let me see what it comes up with.
Okay.
And this.
Okay,
is totally
you said there are 107, right?
107.
47.
47. Question 47. Here we go. How do you handle a disagreement? How do you spend your free? How do you handle disagreements about how to spend your free time? Okay, so when you're not with that person, how do you handle a disagreement if?
Okay, this is a perfect question for you. Yeah. You're a very active person,
right.
Does a lot of stuff out of the house. You're on the same page. You and your wife get along, first of all. But like, let's say you're going to go on a bike ride or you're going to go out. You communicate with that. You just are not gone. It's like, you know what I mean? It's all based on communication. Right. So it's like, when you start to date people and you find out what people are into and what they're doing and whether you have the same interests or you don't, or you're trying to learn new things, it's all about communicating, isn't it?
Well, I think it's communication, but also it's trust. If your spouse or the person you're dating, you don't trust that they're telling you, hey, I'm going to go mountain bike riding, but they're really going someplace else.
I'm going to ride my bike to the bar.
Yeah, exactly. Then I think that's where it becomes an issue. So if there isn't trust in the relationship, it really doesn't matter what you do in your free time. It's not going to work.
Okay, let's go to question 88. And again, I've not seen this. 107, right?
107.
We'll leave the link below for you guys so you can ask these questions yourself.
88. So let's see. Is it okay to sing in the shower or the car with your partner present?
Really?
Yeah, that's number 88. Is it okay to sing in the shower?
I love to take showers with other people, so yes. The answer is yes.
I'd have to disagree.
That's on my dating profile.
That he sings in the shower when you're present. But if you're not present, he doesn't sing because I
Okay,
don't.
we're going to go a lower number next time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, a little
Singing in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those two show tunes. Yeah. Why did she leave me? I couldn't figure out what. Anyways.
Yeah, I
Let's
can't.
go to
I
let's
can't
go
carry a
to
tune, so I wouldn't
number
even do it.
12. Let's do number 12. Let's go back
Let's
to
go
the
back
beginning.
to 12. Let's see what we got up top. If this one is another show tune,
Who
we're gonna have
writes
to move
this
on.
stuff? Seriously.
Well, you got 107 of them, so you got to. I mean, there's got to be some fillers in here. Is it okay to have different preferred levels of being organized? Now, this is something we can talk about. So, organizationally, neat freak, clean freak, things of this nature. I can tell you right now that the Daniel Thomas show, we're on different levels, okay? There's a dichotomy both between being married and single and being kind of a neat freak, kind of uptight about it, and kind of whatever, we'll pick it up later.
I'm the artist and you're the organized guy. That's without a doubt.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely.
But I have a very pretty niece who my brother was yelling at one day and said, "I cannot believe I drove with you in that car. It was terrible." And she said, "If my car was clean, I'd be perfect. Leave me alone."
I think that's a great line.
And it is a great line. But the point is that no, I just, you know what? This goes back to when I was a kid. My dad says, always go into a woman's bathroom. If you go to her house, see what her bathroom's like. If her bathroom's a mess, she's a mess. And I kind of live with that. You don't care about it when you're young, let's face it. But yeah, I've learned that if a woman doesn't keep a clean bathroom, it's not. We kind of got off the organized.
Well, no, I think that holds true, and I'm not trying to bag on you, but that's probably why he's still single. So,
okay.
I mean
it's the
fact that he doesn't keep a clean bathroom.
My car. My car's but I'll have the cleaning lady by time when we leave here today. So that's good.
That's exactly it. And in all honesty, I think it's that level of concern that you have with it. For some of us, it makes us a little uncomfortable.
Oh, there's that thing again. That's that communication thing.
Oh, you mean communication's important?
Yes. Okay.
Let's
so what we just do? We did 12. So let's do 18.
18. Let's see. What are we doing at 18? Is it okay to have different levels of spending time alone? So if I want to spend my whole weekend out golfing, my wife's probably going to go, "You don't golf. Where the hell are you going?" I mean, why are you not spending time with me? So I think there's a balance here. What do you think?
Again, I just, if you work all week long, I think that people should be together. I think that people aren't together enough. Myself, that's my thinking. I just think you have to have that organized, have to have it spelled out, and things like that. I am so productive when I'm by myself. I really am, and I value that time, but I also don't waste it. So that when there is somebody else in my life, that time is spent.
You're focused
properly and focused.
Yeah. And I think we're coming back to the same point over and over again. If you don't have communication, probably all 107 are going to really be a challenge.
What is number 107? Because that got really weak at the end. Let's see what number 107 is.
Let's see what 107 brings us. Hopefully it's
What's
something
your favorite
good.
color?
107.
It's going to be totally weak. Watch this.
I have a feeling it might be. Come on. 110.
They could have condensed this down to
Oh, well, 107. This probably goes a little bit deeper. Is it okay to have separate checking accounts? So I think
absolutely.
Yeah, I think
that's 107. Wow, talking about communication for money. If you're not on the same page with money financially, you're doomed. I don't care if and again, if you have a serious relationship and you're living with someone, I'm not saying you combine everything, but I'm saying that you better be on the same page as far as finances and talking about things, and that is critical. That's 107. Is that really?
That's 107.
That's insane.
But I mean, if we look at divorce and why it occurs, money and finances
is number one.
Is probably up at the top. Number one or number two, infidelity, I would say would have to be. They'd probably be tied.
I had a great lunch today with a woman that's a very successful lender, and she was talking about the problem that people have when one spouse wants to buy a very expensive house. The
Sure.
other one doesn't, and let's convince them that we can afford it. No, it's insane. It again on the same page, because I believe that we're going to go through an economic storm right now, and that people need to be on the same page with everything. And if you then you
Yeah.
just won't fight. But that's how stupid. That should have been number 2.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's go back.
Can
and
I
see
cheat
what
on you with money? Okay.
Wait a minute. Let's see what number 2 was, because we all agree finances probably should have been number 2. What was the dynamic number 2 that they put on this list? Where are you, number 2? Oh.
Which means it's
Wait a minute. I got to do this one right.
Don't laugh. Don't look. Just do it straight.
Is an open relationship okay with you?
Again, it goes to MILF Mom, who wanted to have an open relationship and just thought it was great. That I have all these guys in my life, and wait a second, are some of these guys married? Well, they are, but we have a special relationship. Okay, so no, pass.
No.
If you're into that it's not, you guys. It's not a relationship. Okay, seriously.
Yeah. A relationship means there's some level of commitment and some level of autonomy with that person, and not just, hey, I'm with you today, but tomorrow, hey, that's Jim Bob's time. I'm sorry. Do you know Jim Bob? Yeah.
I have to keep my language down.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Let's go to number 55.
Oh, okay. Didn't we do that one?
No.
55.
How would you handle disagreements about household responsibilities?
Again, communication.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the game, and God, don't turn the vacuum on when I'm watching the game.
I will tell you, in my household, it's a participatory thing. I do dishes. My wife does the cooking, because you don't want to eat my cooking. And heaven knows, if she's going to cook, I'll clean.
Well, see, but that's the
fine.
thing, though. You've helped me buy cars in the past. You've helped me fix things, and come on, don't buy anything. Hang on, let me bring this stuff over. And there's a big trade-off, because when stuff goes bad in the house, you're MacGyver with stuff like that. So that makes sense.
Well,
but again, you're not some lazy fat ass sitting around doing nothing all day, and I
think again it goes back to that communication and that respect in the relationship. If both people are bringing something to the table, let's be realistic. Let's get the chores out of the way so we can have quality time together. I don't want to be watching the hockey game and my wife in the kitchen slaving over dishes that should have been done 2 days ago. They're done that night, and they're done.
Or else.
That's why I'm still married. I know they got to be done.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You want to hit one more?
One more,
Okay.
and let's have a good one. We got to end it with a good one. Okay. Let's do 55, 60. Let's do 66. We have 44, 60. Let's do 66.
Ooh, this one applies to all of us. Can past relationships affect current relationships? Well,
Jennifer was so much hotter than you.
well, I mean, let's be realistic. Your relationships from the past are your past. You can't get away from them, and whatever may have come from them, you have to be
I've
realistic
been
about.
divorced, but I've also been with somebody that I was with for over a decade that passed away, and I've had people that can't handle that. And just and you get people that that can, but again, nothing's worse than going out on a date with somebody and, oh my gosh, Tony used to take me here.
So I have one for you, and you'll appreciate this. Many years ago, I was dating this girl, and relationship was great, etc. And she had a girlfriend who was getting married to somebody, and that girlfriend said, "Hey, if you tell Tom you got to get married, he's going to cave. He's going to marry you." And it didn't work out that way. I said, let's not do this, but we're not getting married. And so my relationship ended, but somebody got married And I will tell you, we can go deeper into the story, but this guy and I didn't hear from each other for what? How long were you married? 3 years?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. So we didn't talk for 3 years because his wife, and I respect that. You've got it. His wife was not happy with me. And let me excuse me. I'm going to correct myself. His ex-wife was not happy with me. And so today, that's why we have the Daniel Thomas show.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
okay, guys, please join our email list. If you want to send us any messages, leave a response below. We appreciate everything that you guys are doing, and thank you, one and all. Anything you want us to talk about,
Yeah, we appreciate the comments that we've been
Tom
getting.
loves hockey. I love baseball,
and and there's all sorts of other things we can talk about as well. But we'd love to hear what you want to hear us talk about and what you'd like our opinion on. Yeah. Or if you don't want our opinion, just want us to chat, that's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
we're here for you.
We will see you soon. Just got a text. Talk to you soon.
Hey, you guys are lighting the place up. Thanks. Keep the text, mails, and letters coming.
So what do you think? Was that a great episode?
Did you see the last episode? Really? This one? I don't know.